Welcome to the Good Luck Workshop. My name is Joe. We built these little holiday fall decor pumpkins, and in this video I'll show you what I did to make them. These are inspired by Daniel at Bearded Viking Woodworks. My little twist, instead of just making one, I made a set of three at a 4-inch, a 6-inch, and an 8-inch. I think that'll look good on anybody's table. Well, let's get to it.
Now here, taking all our 2x4s, we're jointing the edges to get rid of that round edge, nice square edge on one side. Not too much, just about 3-4 passes each, just to get it done. Done with this, it'll have a square edge. Take, put against the fence for table saw. You go to cut these to 1.5 inches. Make them 1.5 inches square. These will be our pumpkin staves, basically, and it'll work well when we're ready. An old Craftsman 6-inch triple blade. Here, trimming them to 1.5 inches each. Get 2 out of each piece. I know there's a lot of pieces here. This is all scrap 2x4s. Short, not good for anything really. I took a couple of things apart and they need them. They've got holes in them. They've got pocket holes, holes from nails and screws. Pumpkins, these will be just fine. Now here on my big beautiful Bosch Glide 12-inch. Oh, this got full dust collection coming off the blade and then back behind that box as well. Cutting them into 4-inch segments. So these are down to 4-inch. We'll go and cut into some half a dozen 6-inch. Cutting to 8-inch lengths. I don't know, I might make some little ones out of those cutoffs just to see. Paint them orange. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Yeah, that was pretty foobarred, so we kind of tossed it. A couple of these have holes in the middle that kind of reduced my yield. But again, this is scrap. Wasn't going to be good for anything else. So models make pumpkins out of it. Up here's our 8-inch. I apologize. I don't know how fast I put this up for speed, but it's looking good. Just a couple more cuts. And we'll have this done. Buzz. Yeah, if you're ever looking for a saw and you can afford it, the Bosch Glide, beautiful machine. Go for the 12. You can cut full 3.5-inch thick out of it. Here I'm just doing a test on the router. Looks good. And what we'll do is we'll just put a chamfer on the tops, bottoms, and along all 4 edges of each one of these pieces of our pumpkins. case you're wondering, that's a Jessup router lift 2. That is a Joywood fence off of Banggood. Top is from my old IKEA desk. Sanded it flat, routed out the pieces, cut it out with a saw, and it's router tabletop. Here we're just putting a chamfer on all the edges. You'll see later as to why we did it. Cut out my P brake. Unbelievable. We're only human, people. We're only human. Yeah, finish up those last pieces right there. Now, on the bench, bring out the sticky stuff. After a light sand to I said, go 150, line them up, clamp them up, set them aside so we can get them glued. I'm good enough.
Yep. Our pumpkins are out of the clamps. Now they can look like pumpkins. But I'll just show you what I'm doing. Like ones before. I'm just gonna give them a little once. Dry brush. I'm not gonna put a lot on it. And that's it. You know, you paint them. But when these are dry, we'll show you how we put the stem and our little string on, make them look pretty. But you don't need to watch that. I'll bring it back in a few. It'll be a little bit for me, but seconds for you. Back in the workshop. As you can see, I'm going to put these up on probably Marketplace or maybe even the next door app Marketplace. I'm not sure. I'll sell a set of 3. I'll put the listing price on that. I don't know. I would say 75 because it'll knock me down. Probably get down to 60 or 50 bucks. We'll have to take a look around. But there's a set of 3. They can set them up whichever way they like. I like it. I'll see you in the next one.